Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week, we're going to be talking a little bit about what the crime rates in New York City in the 1980s has to do with making your bed and having a tidy home. Let's get into it. So, in case you've never heard of it, the broken window theory came out in the 1980s. There was a task force assigned to decreasing the crime rates in New York City. And this concept or this topic was repopularized by Malcolm Gladwell when he talked about it in his book, The Tipping Point. The idea behind it is that they realized small repairs to the aesthetic, the exterior of buildings, getting rid of things like broken windows and graffiti actually decrease the crime rate in that area. It's really interesting because what it does is it highlights the concept of chaos and disorder having a cause and effect relationship with actual behaviors. The way that that relates to our homes is pretty interesting, and this 100% applies to and actually reinforces some of the concepts that I teach about having a tidy home. The more chaos or the more mess you allow in your home, the more it becomes perpetuated. And it's a psychological thing. Let's say there's a mess in the living room. Let's call that the broken window. Everyone in your family sees that as a signal subconsciously that this is the standard of this home. You may not have crime in your home, but it psychologically gives people permission to continue the pattern of chaos. And this is all subconscious. And if you think about your own behaviors and just take a second to assess, isn't it true that when you see chaotic areas in your home or in your surroundings, it makes you think it doesn't matter? And every other decision after that is affected in a negative way. So if your living room is messy and you go to your kitchen, instead of thinking, I better empty the dishwasher, I better put this dish away, your subconscious is telling you, well, the living room is already messy. What's the point in putting this dish away? So that's how the broken window theory works in our own homes, where our brains are subconsciously reacting to little forms of chaos and mess, and then using that as a reinforcement tool or an excuse to continue in chaos. I personally believe that making your bed is a way to use this broken window theory to level up your home's tidiness factor. So for me, in my experience, about a year ago, I just decided that I was going to raise the standard for myself and start making my bed every single day. I've said this before, but I'm not a naturally tidy type A person. So little things like making bed, putting things back where they belong, it does not come naturally to me, but I'm forcing myself to become that type of person. I am on a journey where I am training myself to adopt these habits. And the broken window theory really helped me change my behavior, especially as it pertains to making my bed, because I realized that making the bed, it's not just about, oh, I just really want my bedroom to be tidy. This is about setting the tone for your entire day. This is about signaling to your brain, to the other members of your family, to yourself for the whole day. This is how this day is going to go. I'm taking control of the day. I'm taking control of my surroundings, and I'm setting the tone of order rather than chaos. It's such a small thing. It seems like it doesn't matter. But what I found is since adopting this new habit of making my bed and starting the day off on a peaceful, tidy tone, it does trickle over into other areas. I'm not perfect at it. And on days where I don't make my bed, I can feel the chaos leaching into other areas, other moments of my day. Or when I walk into my bedroom to get something, it's like an icky feeling. Whereas days where I do make my bed, which I've been pretty good, I probably make my bed about 90% of the time, maybe 95, 6 days out of 7. So I'm getting there. But I really notice the days where I take the time to make the bed and do a good job of it, those days I can feel the vibe of the rest of the day. It's like a domino effect. It sets the tone for the rest of the day, and it sets the tone for the rest of your home. So there's your tip. Try it out. Try making your bed or just choosing any small area of your home where you're deciding you are going to keep this area tidy no matter what, keeping in mind the broken window theory and that setting the standard higher for different areas of your home can have a trickle over effect, a domino effect, where it's almost like a snowball. other people see, well, this room's clean, so I better put this other thing away. And it's totally subconscious. So it's kind of like a hack. And that's where we really get the biggest wins with keeping a tidy home and a more peaceful home. Working on a subconscious level, on a habits level, so that these things just become automatic. And then all of a sudden you realize my house is way cleaner than it used to be. And it's just because you've taken advantage of psychological triggers, habits, and hacks to make life a lot easier for you. So I want to know what you think. Do you agree or disagree with this idea? Do you find that when one area is messy, the other parts of your house get messy too? Or do you disagree with me and you're able to contain mess into one area successfully? I don't know. I want to know what you think. So let me know your experience with this. And if you've ever heard of the broken window theory before, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow along for more tidy home tips. Bye.